Good evening. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody have a good weekend? That would be fantastic. Where'd I put you? Ah, yes. I'm just taking care of something at the moment. Why? Because I can. Oh, yeah. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Need to boost somebody's relic. I call it armor, but you know what? It's what it is. Duh. Might as well get used to... I have so many purples and not. I just need to get to the higher levels on in the story progression to get the better stuff. So, yeah. Yeah. So people might be like, so what are you doing? I'm just doing this. I have way too much of some stuff. Oh. There we go. Okay. All right. Okay, so, yeah. Go through the events surrounding Ambrosial Arbor's calamity with Fujuan. Ah, again, don't look to me for pronunciations. I have very, very white tongue. There we go. Let's go with roleplay time. Water putter. And I do that just because I need a healer. There we go. Okay.
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission?
Why are you complaining?
It's not a mission. The Stellaron crisis, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus rebellion, the Arbor's resurrection, not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation.
Chair's creaking.
It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with a finer detail. So, where should we begin?
We begin at the beginning.
It appears that Vantilia was the mastermind behind it all. The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting and machinating, and surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron upon the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. This heinous act instigated an uprising aimed at luring the Luofu into a perilous trap of self-destruction. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation. We should proceed cautiously. When the Ambrosial Arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter thousands of years ago, the abundance became a taboo. Those within the Alchemy Commission, the original masters of the so-called Way of Immortality, were ruined at a stroke. The Commission became a shadow of its former self, Presumably, from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already been planted. Some of them were willing to work with the enemy, acquiring a Stellaron from the Antimatter Legion to try and revive the Abundance. They succeeded all right. But why would Fantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes? Those traitors gained nothing. They betrayed the Xianzhou only to become sacrificial offerings in the Lord Ravager's grand scheme. The Stellaron Hunters. We know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prophecy that Kafka received from Destiny's slave. Elio foresaw all manner of possibilities for the Luofu. Based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio, that prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Luofu. The Stellaron Hunters walked right into our trap, and even gifted allies, in the form of yourselves, to the Xianzhou. That might sound self-interested, but I hope the feeling is mutual. Now that the future has come true, the Xianzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions, and with everyone's help, has imposed a crushing defeat on Fantilia. That we may. But as logical as things might seem, there are still many details about which we're uncertain. For example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. Thus far, we've done our best. I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of Jingyuan, anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
I mean, state secrets are state secrets.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one. Cloud Knight generals were all such a hassle. Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Farewell for now. Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yukong. It was all so chaotic. When Fantilia took form, it was as if Tingyun vanished into thin air. The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Tingyun was a puppet manipulated by Fantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission Ambassador may be a bleak one. As for how matters are handled with regards to Tingyun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian kin. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place, and I think it would be best if you were the one to deliver this item to Yukong.
I understand. Leave it with us.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, let me take a look at my remaining duties for the day. It's quite the list. It's getting late. If you need me, I'll be in the Divination Commission Conclave Hall.
That was quite the recap. After discussions with your companions. Okay.
Things have come to a close for now. It's good that you came through unscathed. The Master Diviner asked us to pass on this item of Ting Yun's. I'll go to the Palace of Astrum and meet with Yukong. If neither of you has anything urgent, it'd be best if you came too.
Oh, well, we had a lot of stumbles along the way, but we still managed to kick butt and save the Law Fu without breaking a sweat. Feels kinda surreal. You don't sound very happy. It may seem like the Stellaron hunters are controlling everything, but we create our own future. No matter how powerful they are, they can't make a future that doesn't exist come true. Since showing up, we've saved a lot of people and averted disaster for the whole Xianzhou. Who cares whether someone or something was directing it? Be happy.
That's true.
Actually, I was wondering if Diviner Fu could do me a favor. The Matrix of Prescience has amazing powers and can iterate and reiterate Kafka's past. So it got me thinking, if I turned the Matrix on me, could it calculate my past?
No, I understand why she's debating it. Because it's something you have to think about.
Yup. When you're free, let's head over to the Divination Commission together and ask them for a favor.
All right. That was optional stuff, but Zhuan has entrusted you to head to the Skyfaring Commission, give Yukong the fan Ting Yun left behind. Whether Fernandina was disguised as Ting Yun or mind-controlled her both spell out dangerous possibilities. The real Ting Yun might have suffered a lethal accident. I wouldn't necessarily call it an accident.
I see. Please extend my regards to the 10 lords.
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Law Fu from the Stellaron crisis.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Ting Yun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct. Ting Yun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. It's simply unimaginable. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Ting Yun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turned out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise. What happened to the real Ting Yun?
Oh, that's the million-dollar question.
Madam Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Ting Yun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. You see, for long-life species of the Xianzhou, death has always been a distant, mystical concept. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell as opposed to a tedious burial process. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives, close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xianzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Ting Yun. I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a Cloud Knight, but she's still one of us here at the Skyfaring Commission. A victim caught up in a wider conflict.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Ting Yun from the Lord Ravager who tarnished her identity. I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Ting Yun's whereabouts, but at present, This is the least I can do for her. I'd like to ask you all to witness this event with me. I've instructed Yen Ming to sort through Ting Yun's belongings. I hope you can pick some out to place around the star skiff.
Leave this to us. We'll take care of it as per your wishes, Madam Yukong.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony, and have commissioned a special skiff at Stargazer Navalia for the ceremony. If you need anything, that's where I'll be.
All right, let's see. Oh, this is gonna be a little hard.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off. Oh. It's you. For a moment, I thought she'd return. Did the Helm Master send you over?
That would be yes.
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's things. Madam Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Cassider seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is. Looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
Everybody's got a favorite thing.
Oh, Ting Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yenming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yenming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Ting Yun.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered. Ting Yun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek.
Ugh.
Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting Yun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty.
That may just be appearances.
Could there be other things similar to what Yenming got? We should take a look.
There's nothing else, except a handful of seeds. It looks like there's something printed on the bottom of the box. The Sleepless Earl. Let me think. Where have I seen that name before?
I was gonna say, isn't that the tea place?
I can't cook to save my life, but one thing I'm sure of is that's a kitchen knife. I've never seen Miss Ting Yun use anything like that to defend herself. It must be another gift that she never had time to send. There's an ad in the knife case. Spices Supreme. A room alley? Which store is that again? This bow.
Okay.
It's a good bow. It couldn't be meant for me, could it? All right, just kidding. Just trying to liven things up around here. Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
Okay. Archery set. That's gonna be the tough one. All right. I did that wrong. Yes.
Story.
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
Yep. Oh, sorry.
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you like today? Oh, this is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia, and imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody on the Xianzhou had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Ting Yun today?
Oh boy.
Miss Ting Yun.
We found this box of seeds among her belongings. I'm sure Miss Ting Yun would have liked for you to have it.
Thank you. All of you. I think I should give something to Ting Yun in return. Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting Yun's Blend. Seeing as Ting Yun won't be able to try it, we should drink a cup to her memory.
Oof. Actually, let's see if there's...
I'm sorry you won't be able to try this tea, Miss Ting Yun.
Okay. Had to check.
It's still early. Where to now?
Oops, snooze. Yeah, that's hard. Having to say goodbye like that.
The waffle is famous for its mung bean soda. You've got to give it a try.
Oh, how's it going? Did you take some time off? See any more of the Xianzhou? Isn't that the place on Aurum Alley over in Exalting Sanctum? All the foodies go there. What about it? Planning on treating me to a feast?
Oh boy.
It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum, although it's a lot quieter since the whole Stellaron crisis thing. Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets. But if you want the real deal on local snacks, you've gotta get to Aurum Alley. I've marked it out for you on your map. Whenever I'm tired of Celestial Jade or slacking off, I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's tofu. Darn it, now that you've brought it up, I suddenly don't feel like clocking in for work anymore.
It's famous for its mung bean soda.
Okay.
Gotta give it a try.
honored guests! Welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today? Something from Miss Tingyun for me? Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her, gifting me a kitchen knife. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it'd cut straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell. Miss Tingyun is too kind. Who among the Aram Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of whistling flames? Her grand fair puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right?
Oh, the fact that we're having to spread the word on this is kind of... Oh, this is heartbreaking.
This is real, right? The monster you mentioned, where did it come from? I wish I could take this knife and cut it to ribbons. Forget it. Matters like these are beyond the control and understanding of a cook like me. Thank you, all of you. Let me prepare a dish for you as a gift from Miss Tingyun. It was our chili oil beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tingyun to our restaurant. I can't believe that she'll never taste it again. Please, you'll have to eat her share too.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
Mr. Yan Ming said an ambassador will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The person who Tingyun trusts the most is Madame Yukong, right?
Yep, that sounds about right.
If only Miss Tingyun could try this one last time.
Oh. Wrong button. I need to go activate something. Alright, let's see. Okay. Yo. Thank you. I will poke at you later. There she is. Puzzle. Oh, where are we going? Damn it. Oops. There it is.
Is that all?
I mean, now that they've got everything in like 5-star form.
What brings you here? This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned.
We kind of already got to that story.
The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Ting Yun and the Guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yan Ming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the star skiff?
Why isn't there a selection for all? Oh, this is a tough one. I mean, it's literally you're rejecting you're rejecting 3 of the gifts and placing yeah. Oh. I'm gonna go with the first one.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Law Fu. This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou's prosperity.
I mean, it's literally she did everything for the Xianzhou.
This is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially named after you. This is a gift from Miss Yensui on behalf of all the restaurants on Arum Alley. You're going to love this.
This time, we needn't compete. Go. Fly on to other distant worlds.
I am so glad this isn't a pick one and you have to forget the rest. Oh, that would just like hurt so bad.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting Yun. I will seek out the truth, and if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end. It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
Soon the star skiff will carry items you selected to the stars unknown, vanishing into the vastness of their halo. Yep. Everyone, long life or short life, everyone sails towards the same destination.
It's still early. Where to now?
Oh, that
The
hurts.
ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends. My apologies, I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Lo Fu, there are 2 things I wish to gift the Express.
What, 2 gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
God damn it, March.
Please, let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
Go. Yes. Because it's easier that way. Do, 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 do.
present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless.
Words.
I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship.
Wow.
Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the jade abacus here, in my hand. No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances.
No.
I hope you can understand.
Yeah. Yeah, think?
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Don Hong.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Luofu.
Yay!
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict.
Yeah, that's kind of tough. Especially when those have long memories.
While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
Okay.
So soon?
Oh, we've been hanging out. You were
wanted to help
off
the
doing your own
general,
thing.
But things didn't turn out how I wanted them to be. I've learned my lesson.
Yep.
Also, I have a rather abrupt request. After fighting Don Hung, I feel like my skills are lacking somewhere. If you have any time to coach me... Deal. Safe travels.
Okay, that's one. I know the peptide just can introduce you. Counselor to see the divine foresight. Come find me if you're in matters to discuss. Okay. That's fine. I'm good with that. All right. Let's see. Back. Oh. Yeah, I think we're going to be doing this real quick.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gate's reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Dan Heng. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Himiko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou? Oh yeah, there are some people we haven't said goodbye to yet.
Fine, fine. Dan Heng and I will go back to the Express. The two of you come back soon, okay?
Yep.
Don't worry, Mr. Yang.
Okay. Let's see.
What will it take to write a decent poem?
Yeah. Okay. Let's see if there's anybody up here. Just because it's weird and foolish. You here? Ooh.
Is that you, big sister?
There it is.
I knew it was you by the sound of your footsteps. You're leaving? Thank you for helping me. And thanks to Don Shu, too. I should be taller the next time you're back, so I won't be such a burden on everyone. By the way, is Don Shu okay? Me and my friends are worried about her. We haven't heard from her since the last time she delivered the medicine.
Yeah, I'm not telling a kid that.
Oh, I understand. Making pellets must be very hard work. We shouldn't bug her.
No.
When
I'm
I
not
grow
that
up,
cruel.
I want to be a great alchemist like Danshu, making medicine and helping the incomplete ones. Well, bye-bye, big sister. Have a safe journey.
Alright.
Cultured people love visiting you.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skips?
Where else? Okay. We are actually going to go take a visit to the Divination Commission. Let's see. Really? Nothing? Okay, so she ain't here. Smash. Oh yeah, this ain't exactly safe here either. Where is she? Nope. Not playing. Okay. We're gonna head out.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own.
Sorry to interrupt the poetry.
You're back. Welt was telling me about your experiences. I'm more than a little envious. The Ambrosial Arbor, the Ebon Deer, the Divination Commission Matrix, Scale Gorge Waterscape. I pestered Don Hung to tell me about his experiences, but alas, what could have been a magnificent saga was reduced to a few words and a grunt. Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
What's our next stop?
Penacony. Do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination. The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted. When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
Oh. Oh boy. Here we go.
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingyuan. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Whoa! Oh, I like it.
Noise.
No. What's up? Doing his trip to Lofu. This needs ultimate dimension. Yep. So use that thing. Yep. It's worth asking her. It's the whole place. Couldn't bring up personal matter. Okay. She wasn't so busy. Then we could go ask the Divination Commission together to ask her. No problem. Total Recall. All right, let's get this one out of the way. Who do I want to use? Okay. Yep. Yep. And we'll go with a little troublemaker.
Tribby promises you that everything will be fine.
So this is the Lafu's Ambrosial Arbor. It's my first time seeing it.
Aren't you a Cloud Knight?
Cloud Knights don't visit the Ambrosial Arbor without a reason. Plus, I'm new here. The Lafu's plague mark is a tree, while the Yao Qing's is a moon. I think we got the better one.
I heard that the Ambrosial Arbor shriveled and died a long time ago. How could it suddenly
missed
spring
this.
back to life and start growing again?
The influence of the Stellaron. There's no time for explanations. We must return to the Ten Lords Commission. I'm wounded. I need your assistance in getting there. Once we get to Starskiff Jetty, you can go your separate ways.
Well, there's nothing else for it. We're duty-bound to help the Ten Lords Commission.
All right. I just wanted to see something real quick. What I do with you? Just because I want to have some fun. No, Tribby's staying. Oh, no. We'll have fun with that. You're staying there, and since I'm doing this. I need to get him up. All right. Let's see if that does anything. We're gonna have some fun.
You look familiar. Don't be nervous. I ran your facial profile against the records in the shackling prison just now. Indeed, there were no matches to be found.
I did not expect such a short journey to be filled with so many twists and turns. How does it feel, Master Dan Heng, to be a subject of the Ten Lords Commission? A good answer. Short and to the point. It would seem I've been unsuccessful in detangling myself of matters thus far. I suggest we hasten to Starskiff Jetty and send this Judge of the Ten Lords Commission on her way. We must continue our own journeys as soon as possible.
Sorry.
You say, you ever talk to yourself?
All Cloud Knights answer to the Ten Lords' commission. Duty calls. Apologies for asking you to stick with me a bit longer. I'll treat you guys when I get you back to safety. I guess you could slip away and find a safe spot to hide. I'll come back and get you once I've sent her on her way. Come on, together.
Alright.
Hey, wait for us!
Nope, you're dead.
You're the first Ten Lords Commission judge I've met. What do you guys do exactly?
Our work concerns the Mara struck and the lifespans of long-life species.
Oh, hopefully you'll be the last one I meet for a while then.
Indeed.
Heh.
Be careful, everyone.
Let me through, or I'll go through you.
Kablooey!
What's wrong? Never seen perfection up close before?
Do you admit this crime? Execution!
Really?
No more playing nice.
Here I come. Ready or not.
Go boom.
Get it now? That's the power of the Cloud Knight.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Surprise!
You're not going anywhere.
It's time.
Yeah, we're gonna do this.
You don't look so good.
Motor function restored.
Dodge this.
Ow. Ah, so close. Really?
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Gotta get those vitamins.
Motor function restored.
Want to see what I can do?
All at once? I don't have time for games.
No amnesty for the Mara struck.
I like that.
Get it now? That's the power of the Cloud Knights.
Alright. Enough goofing. Oh, hi.
Huh? Why is there still a civilian out here?
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
I fear not death.
Oh,
For the fate of
Gongshu.
the Artisanship Commission now rests entirely on my shoulders. No Not a chance. Asai, escape while you still can. There's no hope of the Cloud Knights arriving now.
Oh, good God.
As darkness followth, think not what is just. To this old man entrust your hopes. You must.
Don't try to be a hero.
Asai, since when were you able to speak?
You gotta be kidding me.
Hey, do I sound like a dog to you?
No! My apologies, miss. No wonder I was confused. I never installed a human speech module in the little guy.
You think?
No. But what is the meaning of this? I'm the only one left here. The apprentices all fled. You should probably do the same.
You just said there's no hope of the Cloud Knights arriving. I happen to be a Cloud Knight. Wouldn't you call this a timely arrival? Come with us for now. I'll take care of things here later.
That won't do. As a senior artisan.
Oh, good
I
God.
can't just abandon my post.
Looks like we're gonna have to resort to unconventional methods. Are you gonna come with us willingly? Or do I have to ask the guy behind me to carry you in his white death box?
I don't think it's a good idea.
Can you give me a moment to consider those options?
Now, move it!
Oh, good God. Okay. Go blow up.
Here I come. Ready or not.
That's better.
Get it now? And that's the power of the Cloud Knights.
Oh, that's not what I wanted. Huh, weird.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
No, we're gonna go with you. And we're gonna do that.
Gone. No more playing nice.
Oh, this is gonna suck. Alright.
All at once? I don't have time for games. The door to a whole new world.
That's better. I get worried when I don't have the right
wingspan.
people for a job.
Miss Cloud Knight, why did the General send you out here all alone?
The extent of the disaster means the Cloud Knights are short on manpower. But don't worry, I'll keep you safe.
Take a look. This is pure genius in action.
Uh-huh. Ha! Gotcha.
Want to see what I can do? You're not going anywhere!
Do you admit this crime?
Execution!
Looks like somebody needs a doctor.
Nope, I'm not gonna
Order
play.
of the Ten Lords. Execute the Marastruck!
I like that.
Get it now? And that's the power of the Cloud Knights.
Oh boy.
This is as far as... A few more steps and we're at the main gate. Thank you for escorting me. We must go our separate ways.
It's just a few steps away. You're not leaving with us?
Everyone has their duties and obligations. From the day I joined the Artisanship Commission, I've been taking care of the ins and outs of its operations without a day's rest. And today is no exception. The apprentices fled, as they should have. But I cannot let them see their master flee from peril. This is as far as I go.
Okay, so we meet up with him later.
I must see what more I can do for the
Or
Artisanship
I've already met up
Commission.
with him.
Master Gongshu.
No use in trying to talk me out of it, young miss. This old man cherishes his life. He won't do anything rash. On your way now.
Everyone has their duties. Let's go.
Excuse me. All right. I get concerned, so I'm going to switch things up a little bit. Quick. I'm fine leaving you there. We're going to go with this.
It doesn't look like it wants to let us through. Do you think if I yell at it, it could scare it off?
I doubt that. I think Atsai is the only one here still taking orders from people.
People.
Any ideas?
I've got one. Bring it down.
You know, you're getting less silent and more deadly by the minute. Sounds good. Let's get it.
Okay.
So what? I won't surrender.
Yeah, we're going with this.
Don't come any closer!
Move aside, amateurs. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Kablooey.
It's time.
Okay, everybody's good. I'm gonna smack you a
This
little bit.
song's just for you. Turn up the volume.
Hands hurt?
Really? That's what you're gonna do?
Ready
Yeah,
to lose
I'm gonna do
yourself?
this.
Fight it or rock with it. My music. Conquer us all.
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise Venus!
Bonk.
Yes!
Okay.
You can't hurt me.
I need to check on her relics. Oh no, you jerk.
Do you admit this crime? Execution! You're not going anywhere!
That's what I thought. I need to pump her up. I think I've got to pump up her relics a bit. Will you stop that?
It's time.
Pretty good crowd today. Keep up. My tempo!
No amnesty for the Mara struck. Let me through, or I'll go through you.
By the order of the Ten Lords, execute the Mara struck!
We're finishing this now.
So, are judges all loners? You don't seem to have any backup.
Judges of the Ten Lords Commission have always acted independently, each carrying out their duty in solitude. However, I have a younger sister. You remind me of her.
Huh.
There's the star skiff. The rebirth of the Ambrosial Arbor was bound to bring calamity. The Cloud Knights must be at the Alchemy Commission, next to the Arbor. You should head the same way. Thank you for ensuring my safety on this journey. I will report this good deed to the Ten Lords. And if the opportunity arises, I will return the favor.
Bye-bye.
We're glad we could help. She mentioned the Cloud Knights were at the Alchemy Commission. I should find a ship and regroup with my unit. What about you? You want to stay here? No. The Artisanship Commission isn't safe enough. How about this? I'll escort you and Mr. Locha a little further.
We are most grateful, Miss Sushang.
I mean, whichever. Okay. That's done. Okay. So we're gonna see it. So I won't send the link. If you're really interested, come find me. Sure. Okay, where I'm coming to find you. Okay. So I'm here for this little meeting too. All right, you know the rules. We'll
Time
meet
to
in
head to the
parlor
next stop. Let's meet up with everyone in the parlor car.
Okay. Something wrong. I'll see this through. Yeah. Snacks, supplies, some interesting gadgets. I didn't have to do all this. I have no interest in the gifts, but I appreciate the sentiments. I'll be right there. Actually, come on, there's a little robot here that would be perfect for me. You know, why me? After some discussion, we figured this. Use express cleaner, but just you always. Assistant. Visit the parlor car. We'll keep your stuff here for now. We got snacks here too. Okay. I just would like to remind to sneak off. Okay. All right. Yeah, we're going to take a quick break. And I will be right back. All right, we're back. We're gonna take care of this.
It's still early.
Just some of a few
Where
of
to
the
now?
smaller things, and then yeah.
Tree remained dead
Yeah, it's dead.
I have delivered the missive about the meeting. Do you have any questions, Master Dan Heng?
I know all that I wish to know. Thank you, Miss Huanxi.
You need not address me as Miss. I am but one of Miss Bailu's maids. Then again, if I may be so bold as to make a humble request.
Go ahead.
Before this goes ahead... Oh, who might this be?
Just imagine I'm a street lamp. I'm barely here. It seems like I came at a
I'm
bad
speaking
time.
with Master Dan Heng. I'm afraid this doesn't involve you.
Oh boy.
Please take your leave.
She is a close friend. I've invited her along to bear witness. Please, treat her as you would me. Now, what was your request?
Then I hope you don't plan on meeting with Miss Bailu.
What? Yeah, care to elaborate?
Please, hear what I have to say. I have good reason to be concerned. Perhaps you should know that Miss Bailu's path to becoming a High Elder was neither in compliance with proper protocol, nor of her own volition. Everything was a result of the stubbornness of her predecessor, Dan Feng. His hubris and tyranny brought about the end of the Lawfu's High Elder succession. The Preceptors heard of Master Dan Heng's return, and were uncertain whether it constituted good or ill fortune. However, many have surmised that the Lawfu's High Elder succession tradition will soon be back in force. If true, that is indeed something worth celebrating. Whether we find another suitable candidate in accordance with the laws of our people, or have you take up the position anew, everything can still be mended. But if Master Dan Heng were to hand everything over to Miss Bailu, it could lead to great upheavals on the horizon. No good would come of it for her. Such a major matter as this is naturally up to the Preceptor Elders. I couldn't possibly say.
Uh-huh.
I've been a maid here for 12 years now, and was with my mistress every day as she studied medicine and received tutelage. I've witnessed her countless escapes, and the inevitable, unwilling returns. As far as a Xianzhou is concerned, children like her enjoy a charmed and happy childhood. But as a High Elder in nothing but name alone, Miss Bailu is highly restricted in her actions, and has no freedom or say about her own life. I can't bear it. Your Highness, please think about this poor child.
Shouldn't Bailu
Miss
be asked
Bailu
about
is
this?
young, naive, and easily manipulated by others. I worry that under the pressure of others, she would be convinced into taking up too great a burden.
I don't think so.
I understand your concern, but I have nothing more to say on the matter at present.
Then I will bid my farewell. Master Dan Heng, whether you choose to meet Miss Bailu or go with me to see the Preceptor Elders, I will be waiting for you by the ferry leading to Scale Gorge Waterscape.
I haven't even set eyes on Bailu, and people are already urging me not to meet her.
Should I keep this a secret from the others?
No need. March will find out sooner or later.
I guess she is that nosy.
You know that I'm a descendant of the Luofu Vidyadhara. In Scale Gorge Waterscape, you witnessed my secret strength, as March would call it. Yet that power stems from Dan Feng, my previous incarnation. He altered the process of High Elder succession, plunging everything into catastrophe. Ultimately, he suffered the punishment of molting rebirth. Based on the physiological principles of Vidyadhara reincarnation, I ought to have been an entirely new entity. And, in view of the law, all crimes from my previous incarnation should have been wiped clean.
Should have been, but...
But in reality, I was locked up in the shackling prison at birth. Even after I was released and left the Xianzhou, my High Elder past and Dan Feng's enemies pursued me like a haunting shadow. Now, I plan to face that shadow. In order to make amends, I want to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal and visit the High Elder to see what more I can do. The start skiff is ready. Let's go.
Okay. Oh, gimme. Should I mention I have Danshu with me? Or not Danshu. Bailu. Oh!
Extractor cleaned to your star skiff service?
Brain fart.
The rumors are true. You really are back.
Oh boy.
I'm Hila Lu Ying of the Alchemy Commission. I'm a Vidyadhara too, as you can see. I'd heard the reincarnation of the Great Sinner has returned to the Lafu and wanted to offer some advice.
Oh?
Leave this troubled place immediately.
Yeah. Looks like the video aren't big fans of yours.
I'm not surprised in the slightest. What does the Alchemy Commission want then?
Return to being a nameless. Stay out of the High Elder succession. The Lafu Vidyadhara have finally recovered from Dan Feng's grievous sins, and were blessed with a compassionate and caring High Elder in Bailu. None of this was easy. Your return has stirred up resentment and ambition among the preceptors, and threatens our situation.
Threatens your situation? You mean your manipulation?
I have no intention of threatening Bailu's position.
You may have a clear conscience, but even so, as long as you remain on the Lafu, invisible forces will try to coerce you. Leave now. It is the best outcome for everyone involved. Do not repeat the mistakes of a past life in this one. Farewell.
Yeah, go away.
Extractor cleaned to your star skiff service? Look no further.
Proceed with caution. I've got your back.
Sure. I'll leave it there for now.
Excuse me. Are you two on your way to the Alchemy Commission, Delph?
Okay. What are you doing here?
Hello. What brings you two here? The wind and waves are restless around lunar-rescent depths today.
Even you came to dissuade me from visiting the High Elder, General?
This encounter was not of my making. I've been recuperating in the Alchemy Commission under the Dragon Lady's care. Our paths have merely crossed. But your question would suggest that there are others interested in dissuading you from such a venture.
Yeah.
Matters that concern the rise and fall of the Vidyadhara will inevitably attract certain parties. Those that would work circumstances to their advantage. Be it Dan Feng, the Preceptors, or the Alchemy Commission that trained the Dragon Lady.
Your injury hasn't dulled your instincts, General. The Preceptors and the Commission seem deeply concerned.
A chance meeting is a gift from fate. Why don't I help you to fathom their intent, then? The power struggle between the Preceptors and their High Elder is a tale as old as time. And someone as powerful as Don Feng, who was completely beyond their control, was enough for them to harbor a hidden rage. The Elders used to have a small say in appointing the new High Elder. Who could have imagined that Don Feng would pick his own successor? And yet, that is precisely what happened. And all they could do was accept the result. Now that Don Hong has arrived, the Elders see yet another chance. How could they let it go? Us outsiders should not judge the laws of the Vidyadhara.
Yeah.
The Preceptors have been suppressed for some time now. They will inevitably try to overturn the situation.
Okay, Commission hopes that Bailu can stay on as a High Elder because they want to have control.
These people speak of legitimacy. They believe that Bailu was chosen as heir apparent by the previous High Elder, and that unless she were to commit a terrible sin, the Preceptors should have no right whatsoever to choose again. The Healer Lady has draconic features and scarcely believable therapeutic abilities. Some regard this as evidence that she is the High Elder. But the Preceptors are fixated on strength and are unwilling to accept her.
See...
Now that Don Feng's reincarnation has shown a command over the vast marine expanse of luminescent depths, those longing to keep the traditional bequeathal of the High Elder feel increasingly uneasy.
Yeah, well... Very conservative of them.
After Don Feng's abdication, they fought against the Preceptors and saved Bailu's dignity. They demonstrated a true devotion.
Is it devotion, or is it something else?
These folks aren't the type to just let it go. It is an internal affair of the Vidyadharas. As long as it does not disturb the peace aboard the Luofu, it does not involve the General of the Cloud Knights. Nevertheless, as a friend, let me remind you of one thing. So long as Don Hong and Bailu, with their respective High Elder powers and titles, both remain on the Luofu, the Vidyadhara will never cease their internal strife. This is not to say that either of you are to blame. It's getting late. You are headed to repair the Arbor's seal at Scale Gorge Waterscape and visit the High Elder, no? Farewell for now. I should start taking this business of rest and recuperation a little more seriously.
That's a good idea. Oh, looky. Smash. Yep. Because smack.
Just a scratch.
Really?
I wish not to use the strength. Heaven surge. Cloud Knight Dragon. Rise!
Goodbye.
Let's go.
Is it coming? Ready, set. Fighting the west wind, away we go!
That was worth it.
Toward tomorrow, onward!
Really? Alright, let's see if we can figure this one out. Oh, you suck. That worked. That was what we call PFL. Pure effing luck.
So that's how it works. Looks good.
Master Dan Heng, you're back. Have you made your decision? Will you come with me to meet with the elders first? Or are you set on seeing Miss Bailu?
Miss Bailu is already waiting at Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Your stubbornness is redolent of your previous incarnation.
Sorry, but you're not going anywhere. A criminal who destroyed our succession is unworthy of setting foot in the sacred places of the Videodora.
Do you really want to try and fight me?
Wait. Master Dan Heng's presence at Scale Gorge Waterscape has been approved by the 6 charioteers and the preceptors. He is no longer the criminal he once was.
Empty rhetoric. There are ways of unearthing his true identity. And even his reincarnation should answer for the monstrous crimes of the past. The Videodora will never accept him. Die, Don Fung.
Sense of storm. Heaven's search. Cloudbearing dragon. Rise.
Go away.
The times have changed beyond.
You say Don Fung was merely your previous incarnation. How then do you still possess the power of the High Elder?
Because it's an incarnation, you dimwit.
Times have changed beyond recognition.
Yeah, I know, I'm putzing around.
As I expected, Don Fung, you have returned.
No, you're just a jerk.
Thank you for rescuing me, Master Dan Heng.
They came for me. I'm sorry you got dragged into it.
It's risky to remain here. We should leave. Master Dan Heng, after your meeting, will you go with me to see the elders?
Should I ever want to meet the preceptors, Miss Huanxi, I'll ask you to pass on the message.
I understand. Please alight, Your Highness. Miss Bailu awaits you at Dragon Vista Rain Hall.
It could be dangerous ahead. We should proceed carefully.
That's the idea.
So slow.
mages!
Everyone wanted a chat.
Hello there! Long time no see! What are you doing here?
We were met by an assassin on the way over, miss.
An assassin? Are you okay? Are you injured?
Fortunately, the skills of Master Dan Heng and his friends were too much for them. There are those that wish to assassinate Master Dan Heng, miss. Presumably to preserve your legitimacy as High Elder.
I don't care about my legitimacy. Why do they? I told you, whoever wants to be the High Elder is welcome. I never wanted the title.
I am Dan Heng. It is an honor to meet you, Miss Bai Lu.
You're Dan Heng? I heard about how you parted the ancient sea and Scale Gorge waterscape. These assassins have got their work cut out for them.
That's a fact.
Miss Bai Lu, please don't say things like that.
Let me take a look at you. Dragon horns. Well, they say you're Dan Feng's reincarnation. Suppose it must be true then. But you're different from me. Where's your tail?
Good question.
If I let you be High Elder, will you grow a tail?
About the High Elder succession. I have no intention of getting entangled in that. I'm here to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. This is the duty of the lawful Vidyadhara.
Oh, really? Then why'd you come to CB? All I've learned since my hatching weaver for some medical skills at the Alchemy Commission. I can't repair seals or part the sea like you can.
I should take this opportunity to talk with you about the past, Miss Bailu. I've heard about your situation, and while I can't guarantee a solution, I will do my best to improve things for you.
Interesting. You're not like other grown-ups. You say what you think, and you seem trustworthy. So, you want me to go with you to Scale Gorge Waterscape?
Precisely.
Let's go then.
Miss Bailu.
Guanxi, please wait here for me. I'll come back as soon as I can. I've got these two to look after me. Don't worry.
Group walks to the empty pass. Yes, yeah, that actually went faster than normal. Alright.
What a magnificent sight! Is that the Ambrosial Arbor?
Yes. Forming a seal and using their power to curb the spread of the Arbor's roots is an important task entrusted to the Luofu's High Elder.
News to me. The Elders must be well aware that I'm not qualified for this position. Which begs the question, why did Dan Feng choose me all those years ago?
That's exactly what I've come to Scale Gorge Waterscape to find out. Among the Vidyadhara, the High Elder is the existence closest to the permanence. According to historical records, the High Elder succession involves a secret ritual known as the Transmutation Arcanum, as well as a treasure known as Dragonheart. Once succession is complete, the former High Elder undergoes a hatching rebirth, while the new High Elder begins to display draconic features. However, Dan Feng's ritual failed, and his powers remained within me. And yet for some reason, it also created you.
So, in medical terms, he messed up the prescription. And brought suffering down on himself and just about everyone else in the process.
What a bedside manner.
I want to use this opportunity to repair the Ambrosial Arbor seal and see if I can help recall our memories. Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague, water of the ancient sea. Upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots. Strange. This is different from the breaking of the seal. Why is there no reaction?
What's wrong? Not going to plan, huh?
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague.
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague. Water of the ancient sea.
Upon the High Elder's command.
It got
subdue
split
the eternal
between the
roots.
two of them.
This feeling.
That's it. You did it. And this alone should prove to everyone that you are the true High Elder. When the seal was reestablished, did you recall anything?
It was like a tide surging through my mind. I became really, really huge, and the whole of Scale Gorge waterscape was responding to my voice, resonating with me. That's fun! Teach me another trick. Let's see if I can remember anything else.
Wait. Can you feel it?
Oh boy.
There's someone coming. You! Who are you? Protect Bailu! Wish not to use the strength.
Hey! I'm doing the protecting here. Nobody's getting hurt with me around.
Yeah, we're gonna take this on
Awaken dormant scales.
right now.
Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon. Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon. Quick!
Take this!
Smack.
I sense a storm. Heaven's Surge.
Goodbye.
Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
How did they manage to appear right next to us without a sound?
They may have used a cloud hymn to create mist and provide a smokescreen. I'm afraid this ambush was probably lying in wait for us. Seems like some people have had enough of my presence. If I'm their target, why would they come after Bailu? We don't know how many there are. Let's get out of here.
Good question.
Look at that shadow. Could it be an assassin?
Nope.
Don't worry. Those things aren't hostile.
Time to look.
This power, it rivals the tidal forces in Scale Gorge Waterscape. Is that you, Danfeng? Have you returned?
Is that you, Starscream? Oh, sorry, wrong franchise.
I'm afraid you have the wrong person. These floating shadows are called Mirage Echoes. They are memories of past lives and echoes from the past that the Vidyadhara shed during their rebirth.
The books say that these mirages only speak to people they can recognize. And the water on their bodies can be used as medicine.
Seems this mirage mistook me for Danfeng.
There's no mistake. this old man would recognize your voice anywhere. Have you come to this sacred place to repent? The proud son of the Vidyadhara, hero of the High Cloud Quintet. You fought with us your whole life. How far you have fallen. You availed yourself of the Transmutation Arcanum to summon that draconic abomination, and almost laid waste to Scale Gorge Waterscape in the process. If your allies hadn't united to slay it, then the abomination would have destroyed the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. Tell me, did it sadden you to watch the abomination perish? As the High Elder, you should have freed us from the plight of rebirth and set foot on a brand new path. But instead, you were seduced by your reputation and abandoned yourself. You counted CMJO natives and even short-life species among your friends. The upcoming trial is your final chance. Hand over the secrets of the Transmutation Arcanum now, and the Preceptors can help you keep your secrets.
Yeah, secret he doesn't even know.
Our laws could have seen you executed. Pity that the High Elder succession could not be allowed to die with you. Kylorum Venti of the Yaoqing put forward a strong case for you, and the Ten Lords Commission spared you from capital punishment. But the punishment of molten rebirth could not be avoided.
Elder, look around you. You've long since reincarnated. What remains here are just the mirages of the waters of the ancient sea.
Impossible. I still live! The High Elder succession will not be severed in this generation.
I don't like this Mirage Echo.
I don't either.
He thought that the Vidyadhara was superior to other races, and that he was superior to other Vidyadhara. As if the Vidyadhara would never progress without their plans. I guess Danfeng probably never told them the secret of the Transmutation Arcanum.
We shouldn't linger here. The assassins are using skilled cloud hymn magic to make themselves invisible. But their presence is all too real. These mirage echoes, on the other hand, are vestiges of the past. If we can center and transmit the echoes, we should be able to detect any assassins hidden beneath the surface of the water. Let's look for mirage echoes and send out pulses. Move carefully.
Okay. Stealth mode, difficult to detect after being attacked by an enemy in stealth mode. Entering battle items greatly advanced, and their weaknesses are hidden until we smack them a couple of times. You detect enemies in stealth mode in advance. There's a cooldown time after the ability is used. Alright. Okay. Oh, hey. Damn it.
Another invisible assassin?
Careful. They're waiting for us to get close enough to reveal our weak spots. I sense a storm. Heaven's Search.
Go away.
Celestial Dragon.
Hmm?
No, I will not.
I said go away.
No!
I was actually talking to the bad guys, but yeah. Not my noggin. Please stop. You're right, rattling around my 2 brain cells I have left.
Yeah, no, you have 0 brain cells. I took them.
Alright, we're gonna do here. Smack.
I wish not to use this trap. Heaven's Search. Cloud-bearing dragon.
And goodbye.
Let me tend to your wounds. Huh? Yeah.
The consequences are mine to bear.
I see you. I hate the fact I can't change characters at the moment. Nope, that's the last hit you're getting in.
Scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
Rules are made to be broken. Decisive strike!
Yeah, it's gonna suck. Come on!
Just a scratch.
Time to show you. What's in your prescription? You like it? Take off the cover! Good.
Kablooey.
Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon.
Thank you.
Philo, you fled the Alchemy Commission yet again. How many times have I told you our rules say that?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I won't do it again. Wait. I remember that voice. That's the old chief alchemist. So she's been reborn?
Reborn? More excuses. Who brought you out this time? Is that Master Danfeng? I don't think so. The appearance of the Lawfur's High Elders have been similar through the ages. But there's no mistaking Master Danfeng. Bailu, return to the Forbidden Residence. I must speak with Master Danfeng.
Oh, okay. Wait, no! You're just illogical. I got tricked again.
Master Danfeng, I finally understand your plan. That little girl is the key to the Transmutation Arcanum. This is a breakthrough for my research.
Oh boy.
The Vidyadhara perform self-reincarnation, but we are unable to reproduce. Natural and artificial disasters inevitably reduce our population.
That makes sense.
If this continues, one day our noble draconic bloodline will perish, and the fated decree of the Permanents will be violated. For this very reason, I have spent my entire life researching ways to free the Vidyadhara from the cycle of reincarnation. I have been without success for a long, long time, thinking that this reincarnation had been naught but a waste. But now, you have enlightened me.
Danfeng. What did he do?
Good question.
Master Danfeng, your changes to the Transmutation Arcanum created a draconic abomination that wreaked great destruction. But it also created a new life. This is the hope that will one day allow the Vidyadhara to reproduce.
Once again.
My understanding of reproduction was limited by ordinary notions. How constrained I was. Why should Vidyadhara reproduction remain trapped within the confines of our race? To to unearth the potential might of Long's blood and incorporate other races into the flesh of the dragon. Isn't that the real meaning behind the transmutation arcanum?
Okay.
The Preceptors are too narrow-minded to see your talent. They want to install another High Elder. Foolish.
Huh.
What does she mean by that?
The transmutation arcanum seems to contain a secret that allows the Vidyadhara to escape the cycle of reincarnation and return to normal reproduction. But the mechanism eludes me. Let's go.
Get smacked.
I wish not to use the strength of Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon.
This is our chance.
Done.
The consequences are mine to bear.
You're not sneaking up on me like that.
Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Let's go. Take this! Rules are made to be broken. You don't say you're welcome!
Not gonna play around with you.
The consequences are mine to bear.
Wrong way? Ah, there it is. Okay. Smacky, smacky.
Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Look, listen, feel, check!
Miss Bible, what are you doing in my pharmacy? Don't tell me you've already heard about Sanctus Medicus. Have you come here to condemn me?
Boy.
Seems like none of the Mirage Echoes realize that you've already been reborn.
No, they are echoes.
They are mere fragments stripped from the lives of the Vidyadhara.
I have never believed in the High Elder. You are unworthy of the condemnation you spout. Especially you, Miss Viola. You simply do not have the power of the High Elder, the power to summon the forces of nature. Why should I believe you are superior in any way to Master Don Fung? The Preceptors, our people, they think the High Elder is the Vidyadhara's only savior. Arrogant, illogical. Have you seen what merciful Medicus can do?
I'm just considering this is going on.
Precisely. Merciful Medicus will help us to grow our population and bear the sentence. They can do what the High Elder cannot. One day you will come to know that I was right.
Never knew the Vidyadhara had believers in the Plagues Author among their ranks.
Yeah, that was unusual. Alright, let's see.
It's you, Master Dongfeng. Why
Why did you disgrace yourself? You were my hero. I dreamed of being just like you, of joining the Cloud Knights. But you betrayed the hopes and dreams of the Elders.
This Mirage Echo. He must be a Cloud Knight who fought alongside Don Feng all those years ago.
How many of us perished in that disaster and could not be reincarnated? And my leg was torn off by that abomination. Oh, the pain.
Ow.
The doctors at the Alchemy Commission said I have to reincarnate as soon as possible to avoid affecting my immortal life. But my poor comrades have no chance of returning to the ancient sea. You once told us that we should cherish every life cycle, and that you would use cloudy magic to heal our wounds. But in the end, all you did was betray us.
I must listen to him very carefully. We cannot afford to miss any information.
I will never forgive you. The High Elder's power belongs to the Vidyadhara of the Lawful. You are unworthy. The Vidyadhara must not sever the High Elder's succession tradition just because of you. Hand it over.
Dunhong, is this the price we pay for bearing the power of the High Elder? Carrying the weight of all these expectations. All this hatred.
Before any of this transpires, you have enough time to prepare.
Continuing on.
I sense a storm. Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon.
Let's make it quick.
Watch my moves closely. It's coming. Ready, set. Fighting the west wind, away we go!
Weakness.
Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon. Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Let's go. Take this!
I love it when a plan comes together.
Consequences are mine to bear.
Miss Bailu, are you okay? I was so worried.
Yuan Li, is that you? I thought something must have happened to you.
It's me, Miss Bailu. I'm so sorry that I can't be your maid anymore. But I heard that a smart and talented replacement would be coming soon. I refused a request from the preceptors, so they asked me to leave. The preceptors are very fearful of you, Miss Bailu. They asked every maid to record your dreams and daily activities, and I did so at first. After a while, I felt that the preceptors were asking this not out of concern for you, but for some malevolent purpose. So I stopped.
Good plan.
Yuan Li, don't worry. I never told anyone about my dreams.
Good. Then I needn't worry. They'll be assigning me to a different job soon. I hope we have another chance to see each other one day.
Yes. So long. Let's keep going.
Sorry, I'm laughing.
Ah, that was close.
Heaven's Surge. Celestial Dragon. Quick!
Rules are made to be broken. You don't say you're welcome. Let's make it quick.
You can go away now, thank you.
The consequences are mine to bear.
Four, three, two, one. Ah! Smack.
I wish not to use this strength. Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
Take this!
Underestimating us will cost you. Looks like somebody needs a
Yeah. Darn it. Because I can.
Awaken, dormant scales. Delve, hidden moon. World-cleansing dragon. Heaven's Surge. Celestial dragon. Quick!
Let's go. Rules are made to be broken.
I sense a storm.
Batter up.
Let me tend to your wounds. Huh?
Ah, so close. Okay. What are you doing here?
Miss Bailu, are you okay? You were in there for such a long time.
Luckily, I had Dan Heng and her to protect me all the way. If anyone's owed a thanks, it's them.
I didn't expect those assassins to be so brazen and reckless. Storming a sacred place like Scale Gorge Waterscape and pursuing you. Rest assured, Miss Bailu. I'll report them to the elders and round them all up. Fortunately, the three of you were blessed by the gods. If anything had happened to you, it would have been a dereliction of duty on my part.
Assassins. None of us mentioned that the danger involved assassins.
Ah, crap.
How did you know that?
Oh, it's because we were already attacked at the ferry, no? I was just worried that those people would try and attack you again.
You said those assassins only came from Mr. Dun Hung, but the ones we met in the ruins were coming from me instead.
Ah, crap.
Perhaps the real dereliction of duty was that not enough happened to you.
So, did the elders send you to take out the unworthy High Elder?
That was my idea alone. How could the Preceptors have come up with that? From my perspective, the Videodora requires only one High Elder. A second High Elder, one who is weak and useless, must be removed.
See, this is why I don't like scheming like this.
Miss Bailu, our relationship as mistress and maid ends here. Farewell.
Heaven's Search. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
You don't look so good.
I am short, one shorty. They switched me to, yeah, I'll take that.
To the finish.
Preservation. That takes that douchebag out.
Let me tend to your wounds.
You can go away.
Time to change beyond recognition. Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
I'm down to the floor. I'm down to the floor.
Gotta get those vitamins.
Stop, partner.
Defend the weak.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor.
That takes care of that one. Crap.
I wish not to use the strength.
See, now you're annoying me.
Gotta get those vitamins.
I'm on guard.
Let me tend to your wounds.
To the finish.
Heaven's Search. Celestial dragon.
I am so done with you. Oh, you dirty one.
Am I too late?
Oh, hey!
General! Did you bring reinforcements?
He is a reinforcement.
I am the reinforcement.
Time for the master stroke.
Radiant Spirit, heed my word.
Oh, this is good.
Lance ablaze. Flaming lance. Forward.
Really? Well, I think we'll rectify that then.
Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World cleansing dragon.
Merciful Medicus.
Ah, you jerk.
There's no time to lose.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Time to show you. What's in your prescription?
1,000 thanks.
Fracture!
Heaven's Search. Cloud-bearing dragon. Rise!
A miracle. Follow my charge.
Stop.
Here. This thunder.
Let me tend to your wounds. Huh? Yeah.
Defend the weak.
I sense a storm.
Really?
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Look, listen, feel, check. Time to show you. What's in your prescription?
1,000 thanks.
Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
I wish not to use the strength. Heaven's Search.
A foregone conclusion.
Looks like somebody needs a doctor. Gotta get those vitamins.
I'll take that.
Lance at the ready.
Oh, that was perfect.
You bully!
Secret of the Saints.
Yeah, just keep
Follow my charge.
attacking the one person that can heal themselves.
I sense a storm. Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon.
Damage,
World
damage,
cleansing
damage.
dragon. Heaven's Search. Celestial dragon.
Kind of wish I had my other down hung.
Merciful Medicus.
Ah, really?
Time for the master stroke. Radiant spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy! Here, this thunder!
Let me tend to your wounds.
Smack.
I'm on guard. Fracture! Lance ablaze! Flaming lance! Forward!
Take it out. Thank you.
Heaven's Surge. Cloud-bearing dragon.
And he dies. That worked out.
A pity. So close.
Did the Preceptors truly believe that nobody knew of their scheme? They should return to their senses. Attacking the Dragon Lady only destroys what little prestige they have remaining.
The whole thing was planned by me and me alone. Beware of false charges, General.
Save your breath. We'll know the truth once the Cloud Knights send you to the Ten Lords Commission's judges.
Too late, Jing Yuan. I go no further.
Yeah, well, crap.
I always felt useless in the eyes of the Elders. A false dragon who failed to inherit the power of the High Elder. Today I realized they'll use any means of removing me.
Not all of the Vidyadhara harbor evil intentions. If you feel uneasy, Dragon Lady, the Seat of Divine Foresight can arrange for you to stay elsewhere.
Thank you, General. I'd like to talk more with Danheng first.
Very well. I will await all of you at the fair.
The Vidyadhara have neither parents nor family members. Once born, the teacher is assigned to instruct the young Vidyadhara in the art of Cloud Hymn, as well as various life skills. Danheng, did you have a teacher like that?
If you're asking about Vidyadhara tradition, I'm afraid that's something I never had any experience of. I've always been a wanderer. I can never return to my homeland. In my fragmented dreams, I meet enemies on the battlefield. But in my travels, I meet many people who I can describe with the word teacher.
As far back as I can remember, I've had the Preceptors and Alchemy Commission healers telling me what to do. Cure diseases, save lives. I don't know if that counts as teaching. You know something? It feels like you're the teacher I've been waiting for. Virtuous in the past life, master in the next life. Perhaps we were friends or disciples in our previous incarnations.
A friend or disciple of Dan Feng? Maybe. Miss Bailu. At first, I was worried that your title of High Elder was in name only, and that an absence of true power would eventually put you in grave danger. It seems I was overthinking things. You have no shortage of true power.
You mean the power to repair the seal? The power you taught me?
The Mirage Echoes of Scale Gorge Waterscape mentioned that not only was Dan Feng a brave warrior, he could heal others with Cloud Hymn magic. What you have is the power of the High Elder that belongs to you. The power of life that can reforge the Arbor Seal and the vitality of the Eternal Roots. It is a world away from my power of destruction.
In that case, Danfeng probably had a gentle side to him too, right?
Perhaps.
We should head back to the healer's market. I have other things to do today. Let's go.
Yay, challenge completed.
Now that the seal is repaired, my affairs on the Xianzhou have drawn to an end. For the time being.
The time being.
Are you planning on staying on the Luofu?
You see him too?
The banishment decree has been revoked. And the preceptors have regained an awareness of the situation. This is your chance to return to your home.
I'm sorry, I'm on.
Wait for Downhang's response.
As a nameless, the Express still needs me.
Ah, that is a pity.
Dragon returns home complete. A Realm Keeping Commission orderly for the Scaly Gorge Watered Delve. Heard a lot about you from the Exalting Sanctum's Realm Keeping Commission and got your contact details from them. Looking for me again? Experiences this and saw this coming. Some civilians have recently have entered an unknown area and encountered monsters that can become invisible. Calling him magic video can conceal a form. That's not it, right? I don't think maybe. Explain what's going on. I'm Vidyara himself. This is similar to Cloud Him Magic, but not completely identical. It's hard to explain everything over text. Let's meet face to face, and we'll deal with that another time. Alright, navigation. I'm gonna head back to the Astral Express for now. Nope. Party. 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 Alright. So that's it for story mode for tonight. This is rather, sad and heart-wrenching for the first part, and then, more fun for the rest. But, yeah, well, this was, a good place enough to stop. The, side quests I'll probably be doing, myself, and then, we'll be saving the purple and, of course, the gold quest for actual streaming. I will, see you the next time. Kind of hoping fairly soon, but we'll see how this works. Alright. Anyway, you guys have a good night, and I will see you next time.